I firmly believe that if you don't have pie on Thanksgiving, you will die. Hello everyone and welcome to For These Are My Thoughts. Today we're going to rank Thanksgiving dinner sides, and sadly we're not going to eat any Thanksgiving dinner sides because my stomach can't handle that. So instead of ranking them from worst to best right up here with the El Segundo Broken Skull IPA, we're going to simply rank them on a scale of 1 to Cornucopia, which is an all-encompassing scale. But before we dive into the ranking, we just need to talk about the fact that Thanksgiving sides can be a weirdly hot, controversial topic. Which I get. We all have opinions. This YouTube channel is about our opinions, right? But when searching for Thanksgiving sides and the ones to include in this episode, I found multiple articles that had over 100 Thanksgiving sides ranked, which is way too many. It is completely unnecessary, just like your neighbor who has decorations for every single holiday. Is it a bad thing to have decorations for maybe Christmas time? No, but Earth Day? Maybe pushing it a little too far. So we just have a few of the most popular Thanksgiving sides that we're going to rank, and we're going to start off with the worst Thanksgiving side, salad. Salad shouldn't be anywhere near the table on Thanksgiving because all salad does is constantly judge you. It looks at you when you grab a third helping of mashed potatoes before cleaning your plate and says, really? More mashed potatoes? Chubby McChubberson? Right? That's not okay. And because of that, salad gets the ranking of Allison, your college lab partner who only drinks organic cold brew French press coffee made from fair trade coffee beans that are hand ground each morning by a barista who not only makes above minimum wage, but receives tips. Are any of those things inherently bad? No, they're not inherently evil. But are they inherently good? Maybe, but definitely not necessary. And Thanksgiving dinner does not need salad. On Thanksgiving, you're there for other sides like bread. Bread is the crown jewel of Thanksgiving dinner. Everything else can be bad. The turkey can be dry. The taters can be cold. You could be at a table with not just one salad option, but 2 or more salad options, and bread would come in and save the day. With bread, nothing else matters because you will get the sensation of warm, juicy gluten to make everything better. So bread on our scale of 1 to Cornucopia is a diamond. It is the wonderful, multi-dimensional centerpiece that is the Thanksgiving feast. It never lets you down. It always makes you feel and look a whole lot better. Gosh, I love bread. But moving on, let's talk about stuffing, or as some people call it, dressing. Stuffing, dressing is take it or leave it for me. Many people love stuffing. They love it. It's the first thing that they put on their plate on Thanksgiving. The issue for me is that when dressing is good, it is good. But when it's bad, it is really bad. I always try to take at least a little bit of stuffing. Sometimes I even take a second helping of stuffing. But it's not my favorite part of Thanksgiving dinner, and some years I even regret taking it. Stuffing is like the NBA. It's good once a year, you usually aren't happy after watching it, and even if it's good, it's definitely not as good as you remember it as a child. Next up, let's talk about cranberry sauce. I hate cranberry sauce. I think cranberry sauce is the worst. I don't fully understand its purpose on Thanksgiving, and I don't really know if you ever have it any other time besides Thanksgiving. Also, is cranberry sauce even an actual sauce, or is it more of a Jell-O type of texture and consistency? Since you can't be sure what it is or what its purpose is, cranberry sauce is the United States Congress of the Thanksgiving meal. Some people love it, most people don't, and you never really know what its purpose is. But let's move on to a good Thanksgiving dinner side, mashed potatoes. I love LOVE mashed potatoes. Similar to stuffing, they can be something that can go very wrong, like lumpy mashed potatoes are no bueno. Runny mashed potatoes are even worse. However, mashed potatoes are more like bread than stuffing because when you get mashed potatoes right, when you have great mashed potatoes, they can also make up for the other maybe not so great parts of your Thanksgiving dinner. So mashed potatoes are exactly like Mark Wahlberg. They typically are good or okay, and at times they can be great. But every once in a while, they suck and leave you questioning how they even made it to the table in the first place. And then we have Thanksgiving casseroles, which can come in many varieties like green bean casserole, corn casserole, or broccoli casserole, according to the internet. But casserole is an interesting thing. Thinking about green bean casserole, I don't really like it. I love green beans, probably my favorite vegetable, but for some reason when you put it in casserole form, it's not very good. It changes a few things, and not for the better. Casseroles become kind of slimy, just like a career politician, and nobody wants that. Therefore, on a scale of 1 to Cornucopia, green bean casserole, and all Thanksgiving casseroles for that matter, is like your grandma's warm, slimy feet that she has made you rub from ages 6 to 20, and you didn't realize what you were doing until it was far too late. But let's move on from grandma's smelly feet and talk about pie. Pie is awesome. And I know, pie is actually a dessert and therefore technically not a side, unless you're from Texas, in which case literally everything is a side, but pies are delicious and they're incredibly necessary for Thanksgiving. It doesn't even matter what kind of pie it is, unless it's sweet potato pie, and if you like sweet potato pie, you're a sadist. But is it really Thanksgiving if you don't have pie? I would say no, since pie is so needed on Thanksgiving. Pie receives the ranking of oxygen. You need oxygen to survive. You need oxygen to live. Otherwise, you will die. And I firmly believe that if you don't have pie on Thanksgiving, you will die. And finally, we have gravy. If you consider gravy a side for your Thanksgiving meal and not a sauce, which it clearly is, you must be from Arkansas because you're absolutely insane. But hey, what do you think? Make sure that you comment your favorite Thanksgiving side in the comment section below. If you agree, if you laughed, if you find yourself relaxed, make sure that you subscribe, give us a like, turn notifications on, and make sure that you head to the community tab of our channel where we post polls, questions, discussion time. We love to interact and laugh even more over there. Until next time, these are my thoughts, and I'll see you soon.